Hello, guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you enjoy your lunch. By the way, it's not exactly the point, capacity management, not anymore, but we will show something. So first of all, talking a bit about myself, I'm lived in Lisbon. I went for IT since 15 years. I passed through development, project management, team management. Nowadays, I'm doing more team management. And the last 9 years of my career, I've been working in Euroconsumers. Okay? Currently, IT, Agile, team management, and I'm also Targetprocess certified expert. Okay, just a bit more about my passions. I like to travel, I like technologies, and I really love photography. That's my passion. Okay, about my cooperation. We are basically a group of 5 different companies working together in 2 different continents, 5 different countries. We are basically using Targetprocess and Euroconsumers only on the IT department. Mainly that means 25 different IT teams and more than 250 persons working with it. Okay, we have 5 different mother languages on the company. Okay. Why I'm here? That's the question that I want to. First of all, thank you guys for the invitation. Thank you for this lovely experience of being part of this event. You guys rock. Mainly, I'm trying in a lightning talk to share with you the experience of moving and going across the different versions of Targetprocess. We're not talking about capacity planning, but we're talking about how we shift 250 persons to different versions of Targetprocess, okay? And the next question is why you are here. I hope I can share with you in a very short story, let's say, the experience of moving. If after that you have any questions or you want to go more deeper in details, please find me around and I will be able to help you out, okay? How about Agile and Targetprocess in Euroconsumers? Let me get to the beginning. I started in Euroconsumers 2009. I think Euroconsumers adopted Targetprocess in 2008, around that, yeah. We are one of the oldest Targetprocess customers around. Mainly, Targetprocess was the chosen tool for the Agile adoption on the company. But at that moment, Targetprocess was not really the driver. I mean, we did a lot of Agile trainings around the IT teams, but Targetprocess was like mainly a timesheet tool, okay? We were doing our timesheets there, but in fact, a good way to explain it is we were doing Scrum on physical boards with Post-its anyway, okay? At that moment, Targetprocess 2 didn't allow that pretty much to do Scrum boards, but that was the way we were working, okay? Nowadays, with Targetprocess 3, it's totally a different experience, and we're happy with it. What was the challenge? Yeah, I speak a bit about it already. Mainly, we want to, at that moment, to shift a full IT department from an old, for us at least, an old tool. At that moment, it was not working. It was kind of deprecated in the company. No one really believes on the tool on that moment. No one really saw added value for yourself. And that was mainly the driver that was taking people to do not use Targetprocess at all, okay? This was a challenge that was addressed to myself as a project manager at the moment. In fact, I did it with Bruno. Where is Bruno? He's not around anymore? No, Bruno Lefebvre was a consultant, and he was helping us out at that moment as well. So the challenge was mainly, let's try to shift from an old version that no one is working for. Let's talk with the people itself, let's see their requirements, let's see their needs, and let's try to find out how we can address the new version of the tool for something that will give them added value, where people will believe on it and people will want to use the tool itself, okay? That was mainly our challenge at that moment. After 9 months of projects, this is kind of decisions taken and what we could achieve. So we moved from, we had a on-premise solution, very customized, even on the database level, that was not possible to upgrade for new versions anymore because we mess up with the tool. And then we shift to a private cloud version, which, by the way, we're happy with it. We're not fearing the data. Okay, we're not fear about our data. It's working fine. We trust you guys. We defined also a default target process, and that's mainly the way we're working with most of the teams. I would say we have teams across the 5 different countries, and we have 95% of our projects based on the same default process, okay? Then we fine-tune with some team workflow processes to be able to fine-tune for every specific team, but we use all in the same target process. Okay, we did that basically team by team. Okay, it was 25 different teams, and we did it one by one to do the shift for the new tool. We work nowadays with most of the teams work in Scrum, and we do an alignment iterations calendar. So sprint calendars, it's aligned, so we have a heartbeat for our development process, and everyone can get aligned and check dependencies between different teams. Okay? Decisions that we took at that moment, we didn't migrate any data from the old previous version. It was too complex, too complicated to move, to extract something with quality that we just decided, let's leave it there. We will consult, we will get to the data if needed, but let's start it from the scratch with a clean-up solution. I think it was a wise decision at that moment. Yeah, and then we did on-premise training for, like I said, all the teams, and all that took us around 9 months to develop. Okay, what we achieved, that's mainly it. Nowadays, the biggest achievement that I feel in the company is that most of the people that are using Targetprocess, they believe that the tool can give them some benefits, okay? And that's the most important thing for them, because this will keep them motivated to keep using the tool, okay? Previously, that was not the case, definitely, okay? But with this version, people want to go there and put their timesheets because they want to have accurate time remaining. They want to be able to communicate with their colleagues. They want to be able to share on the stand-ups the status of their tasks, their user stories, and the tool now allows you perfectly to do that. So they are doing it on a daily basis. So it becomes much more easier to keep people using it and having quality data in the tool. Is it the process of this change ended? No, it's not. Why? We're still facing now some challenges to come, and that's mainly the onboarding of new people, okay? We have a lot of people going in and out in the company every year, okay? Especially on IT department. And that means that every new year we have a lot of people to train. New people on the company. Most of them never heard about Targetprocess yet. So we're trying to kind of implement a trainee program so we can somehow have, on an easy way, people onboarding the tool and onboarding the way that we want to work. Okay, you said 2 minutes, right? Okay, so that's mainly what's still missing. Another biggest challenge, I would say bigger challenge than this one, but it will take longer, is how we can go from an IT department and scale that up to the full company? That's an open question for the moment. I still have no answer for it. It's not only depending on IT department, of course, but I think the part that we can change is showing on an everyday the benefit and the added value of the tool, so the other people can join us. That's what we're trying to do nowadays. So yeah, that's mainly the transformation that we want to happen. I believe, this is my personal talk, I believe and I would like to live in a world, in a company, that's the full company use Agile and Target Process as a supporting tool for Agile. I think it will be a much better company to work than we have today. Still a long journey to do it. Let's see if we can. That's it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Jorge.